Jorun was celebrating her 15th birthday with her new family and friends when suddenly Philip gate-crashed the party. She got a real shock and screamed.
Viking, how?
She quickly checked that the baby boys were fine. Raider the Viking was sound asleep in his room, but she couldn't find Morten Harket. His room was empty. Philip got his hands on Morten before Jorun could protect him. She was terribly scared. When she got back to the party room, Philip was there holding Morten Harket. Philip began to speak in front of all the guests.
Happy birthday, Jorun,
said Philip in a most charming voice, as if they were best friends.
I haven't seen you since June.
And he laughed. He went over to her and kissed her. She felt sick.
Oh, so, is this your baby, June? Oh, sorry, I mean Jorun. Yes,
she said.
What do you want, Philip? Just to see the baby?
Said Philip.
What's his name? His name is Morten Harket. What's wrong with him, Jorun? He looks retarded.
The noisy party guests began whispering and gossiping.
Do you know what's wrong with baby Morten?
Said one guest to the other.
No, but it sounds awful,
replied her friend.
Oh my God, he does look retarded, doesn't he?
Morten Harket was a totally normal and fine baby, but Philip's strategy of starting a wave of gossip was working. He was trying to cast a spell on baby Morten Harket to get back at June.
Just as well I'm not his father, because if I were, I would get one of my troll slaves to kill it. Who would want a retarded baby?
Bjorn de Baaijens was steaming. He went to Philip, grabbed baby Morten Harket with one hand, and punched Philip unconscious with the other.
Wow! Wow!
Wow!
Wow!
Cheered the crowd. Anything for a good fight. What's a party without a fight anyway? They carried on as if nothing had happened. Ahab and Bjorn de Baaijens dragged unconscious Philip outside. Philip came round and quietly slipped away from the party. He was smirking despite his pounding headache. His job was done. He had planted the seed of suspicion. The rest he would leave up to the villagers. No doubt that they would want to expel or even kill baby Morten Harket. Jorun was terrified.
Oh my God! What will Philip do next?
She said quietly to Ahab. Jorun wanted to get Morten Harket to safety, but how? Once again, Bjorn de Baaijens had a plan to help Jorun. Ahab would take baby Morten Harket and flee to the monastery on Lindisfarne Island. They had to act quickly before the villagers would spring into action. That same night, Ahab and Morten Harket fled to the harbour city of Bergen on the west coast of Norway and immediately set sail for England. Philip never realized that there was a second baby, so baby Raider was safe. That was no comfort to Jorun at this moment. She was heartbroken.
Oh, I will never see him again. I love you, Morten Harket. I love you. I will never forget you. Oh, my dearest baby boy. Shut up, June,
said Ahab.
Go back to your body and stay grounded for the sake of your son. He will get too traumatized, and I will have to travel with a screaming kid all the way to England. Okay, Ahab,
said June with a calmer voice.
I will do my best.
June tried very hard not to let Morten know that he would leave forever.
Let's all pretend that he's going on his big OE,
said Bjorn de Baaijens.
In that way, he will leave with happy memories. Yes, that is a great idea,
screamed June and Ahab together.
Please take good care of him, Ahab. I will miss you too. Will I ever see you again? Don't you worry, Jorun. We will always be in spirit with you,
said Ahab.
I know that you will see Morten Harket again one day.
Ahab was unable to promise anything else, as he knew it would be the last time he would ever see Jorun. Letting her baby Morten Hackett go was heartbreaking for Jorunn. She knew that her son would be safer growing up in a monastery in England than among Vikings in Norway, but still.
Never tell Reda or anyone who his real father is,
pleaded Jorunn with her husband Bjorn de Bowden. She now realized the danger she and her children were still in. If anyone would ever find out that she once was a slave girl, it would ruin her baby's future. Guardian Angel Mummy and Guardian Angel Daddy were sobbing in heaven. They knew all too well what it feels like to lose a child.